Hello, everyone, and welcome. When someone catches your eye, or maybe you hear a beautiful song, or see a new place, what do you usually say? A lot of times we might just use one small word. We say something like, I like it, or interesting. But being just a little bit curious, and being completely head over heels in love, well, those are totally different feelings, aren't they? And the really beautiful thing is, English has a specific word for every single step of that journey. So today, we're going to learn how to express those feelings perfectly instead of just saying, I like it. In today's explainer, we're looking at 5 beautiful English words for falling in love. We're going to trace the emotional journey of being pulled toward someone, starting from that very first tiny spark all the way to a full crush. And I promise you, I am saving the absolute sweetest word for last, so stick with me, because by the end of this, you'll have a whole new way to describe your feelings. Okay, let's jump right in with section 1, the first spark, in your mind. This stage happens entirely in your head. It starts very small. It's that very first moment when something simply wakes up your attention. Our first word is intrigued. Listen closely and say it with me. Intrigued. 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 Take a moment to repeat it out loud. Intrigued. Intrigue simply means your curiosity is caught. You want to know more about this person or this thing. Let's look at an example from our source. Her question really intrigued me. Now you try. Her question really intrigued me. Picture someone at a party. They say one strange, clever thing, and suddenly you just want to know everything about them. Your mind is awake. Let's try a couple more simple examples. You might say, I am intrigued by this new book. Or, his story left me feeling intrigued. Imagine you just started a new job. A quiet coworker mentions they used to live on a boat in the ocean. You don't love them, but your curiosity wakes up. You could say, I'm really intrigued by her past. So it begins in your mind, as simple curiosity, but soon it becomes something you can't quite explain. Which brings us smoothly to section 2, in your head, an invisible pull. We're still in the early stages here, but that initial curiosity has now turned into a quiet, invisible pull. Our second phrase is drawn to. Say it slowly with me. Drawn to. Drawn to. Drawn to. Your turn. Say it out loud. Drawn to. To be drawn to someone is to feel pulled toward them, often without really knowing why. Let's practice our main sentence. I was drawn to him the moment he spoke. Repeat that with me. I was drawn to him the moment he spoke. Picture a crowded room full of people. You keep looking back at one specific person, and you really can't say what it is about them. Here are some everyday examples. People are always drawn to his kind smile. Or, I feel drawn to this quiet cafe. Imagine you're at a busy coffee shop. There's a man reading a book in the corner. He isn't doing anything loud or special, but you just keep looking at him. You could say, I feel drawn to him. Remember, intrigued is just in your head as a question, but being drawn to someone is a deeper, quiet pull you just can't explain. Now, let's move to section 3. Fully caught, strong interest. That invisible pull is getting stronger, and now it becomes a strong interest where your attention is completely caught. The word for this is fascinated. Listen and repeat with me. Fascinated. 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 Now you say it. Fascinated means you are completely interested. You simply can't look away. Let's say our source sentence together. I was fascinated by every word she said. Take a moment to repeat it. I was fascinated by every word she said. Picture them starting to talk to you. You are so interested that you forget to check your phone. You forget about your drink. You completely forget the whole room around you. Let's use it in some simple sentences. The children were fascinated by the magic trick. Or, I am fascinated by how the brain works. Imagine someone is telling you about their favorite hobby. They speak with so much passion and energy that you stop drinking your coffee and just listen with wide eyes. You could say, I was fascinated by his story. At this point, you're no longer just curious. You are fully held by them. And it goes one step deeper. The next word is captivated. Say this beautiful word with me. Captivated. 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 Say it out loud. Captivated. Captivated means you are completely charmed. You're held as if you are under a gentle, magical spell. Let's practice the sentence. The whole room was captivated by her. Say it with me. The whole room was captivated by her. Picture an hour passing by, but it feels like a single minute. Time flies because you are so magically taken with this person. Let's try some simple examples. The audience was captivated by the beautiful music, or he gave a captivating smile. Imagine you're on a perfect first date. The restaurant is really loud, but you don't even hear the noise. You only see the person sitting right across the table from you. You could say, I was completely captivated by him. Fascinated is strong interest, but captivated is when their charm has completely taken you over. And after this strong feeling comes the final, sweetest word. We have reached the climax of our journey in Section 4, In Your Heart, the Sweetest Word. This is it. This is where the feeling finally drops out of your head and lands completely into your heart. This is my absolute favorite word on the list, smitten. Say it softly with me. Smitten. 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 Take a moment to say it. Smitten. Smitten means you are suddenly and sweetly in love. It's a real, true crush. Let's say our example sentence. After one evening, he was completely smitten. Repeat it out loud. After one evening, he was completely smitten. Picture coming home after a date. You're standing in your kitchen, you just can't stop smiling, and you're already hoping they'll send you a message. Let's look at one more example. From the very first date, I was smitten. Imagine you just finished a long, hard day at work, but then this person calls you on the phone just to say goodnight. You hang up the phone and smile like a fool to yourself. You could say to your best friend, I think I am smitten. This isn't curiosity anymore. Your heart is completely gone. And this part right here is absolutely crucial. Let's make sure we understand the differences so we don't mix them up. These 5 words are stages. They travel from your head all the way down to your heart. Intrigued is pure curiosity. It's just your mind. Drawn to is a pull you can't explain. Fascinated and captivated are when your attention is fully caught by their charm. But smitten is the end of the journey. Your heart has fallen. Intrigued is in your head, while smitten is in your heart. So the really important thing is how this builds over time. Remember, at the start, we talked about just saying, I like them. That said almost nothing about your true feelings. Now, you can tell the whole beautiful story. You might tell your friend, at first, in minute 1, I was just intrigued. Then I felt drawn to them. After an hour, I was fascinated. Then completely captivated. By the end of the night, I was smitten. That isn't just I like them. That's falling for someone, perfectly described in 5 words. You always knew the feeling, but you just didn't have the words. And now you do. Now it's your turn to practice. The absolute best way to make these words yours is to shadow me. I'll read them slowly. Please say every word and sentence out loud right after me. Ready? Intrigued. Her question really intrigued me. Drawn to. I was drawn to him the moment he spoke. Fascinated. I was fascinated by every word she said. Captivated. The whole room was captivated by her. Smitten. After one evening, he was completely smitten. Excellent job. If you keep shadowing like this, these words stop being just words you studied, and they become natural words you actually use in real life. Before you go, I have one small challenge for you. Tell me in the comments below, what is something or someone you were instantly drawn to? Practice your English and use one word from today. Intrigued, drawn to, fascinated, captivated, or smitten. Write your sentence below. Words have the power to capture our deepest human experiences, so please don't settle for I like it when you can tell a real love story. Follow Learn 5 English Words a Day and come back tomorrow for 5 more words. You did a really great job today. See you then.